From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
So with that, we say good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the locker room. My name's Justin Prince. Thanks so much for joining me. Well, as the calendar started to flip to December, the high school hoop season begins to get in full swing. SAC doubleheaders tipped off tonight. Those are always fun. We'll get to those shortly, but we're going to begin our night with a big one in the NE8 out in Columbia City. The Eagles off to one of the best starts in program history, hosting Norwell tonight at the Eagles Nest. Winner becomes the likely favorite in the NE8. So let's get you out to Sea City. Norwell won the conference a year ago. Sea City really the surprise so far this year. We're going to pick things up in the first quarter. Addison Baxter with the steal. She takes it all the way to the bucket. That's an easy layup for her. Puts the Eagles up by 10. Second quarter now. Becca Marshall gets the long pass from Kendra Sheets. Marshall goes right back to her. She sinks the three ball. Eagles running away with this thing early. It's 22-6 still in the second quarter. Norwell trying to get back in this thing. Emily Todd throws the little fake, gets a nice little bounce for two, cuts the deficit down to 14. Third quarter now. Tessa Tonkel to Danielle Dunham for three. That puts the Eagles up 23 points, and they were just flying from there. Skipping ahead to the fourth. Still a big lead for Sea City. Mackenzie Tolliver, nice spin move to Kennedy Filling. She gets it. Knights down 45-23, and then a little later, Filling again. This time she sinks it from deep. It's down to a 19-point lead, but hey, it was just a little too late, a little too late for Norwell at this point. Yeah, Eagles, they go on to run away with this thing tonight. 55-34, your final. They take control of the NE8.
You know, these are the type of games that we want our kids to be engaged in. Teams that are tough, teams that are going to improve us. So as we move on down the line, we're just trying to get better every game. And this is always a big rivalry. Eric does a great job with his kids at Norwell. They always come in and give us their best shot. I felt like there were a few times that we got a little too overly aggressive and we have hands on kids, and we put them to the free throw line when Norwell can hit free throws. So there's always teaching moments throughout the basketball game. It's going to be a game of momentum shifts. Like you're just going to have to play through and just stick with what we've been working on and just know what's going to work for you. And they did that tonight.
Columbia City remains undefeated. Eagles now 10-0 on the season. They got a little bit of time off, too. They're going to visit Concordia Lutheran in 10 days here in Fort Wayne on the 20th. All right, we move on up to Lakeland country. Fairfield, number 2 in Class 3A, visiting the Lakers tonight. Falcons putting their undefeated record on the line less than 15 seconds in. Kaylee Dillon sinks the bucket. Fairfield takes an early lead. Next position, Bria Garber drives in for the layup. Tallest player on the court gives the Falcons a 4-0 lead. Lakers, though, they would find their stroke from there. Faith Reel sinks back-to-back three balls, both off passes from Olivia Rassler. Reel would put up 9 points in the first quarter alone, but Dillon and the Falcons, they would just build on that early lead. Fairfield stays undefeated with a 10-point win. They win 62-52. All right, we move on down to the hangar. Adams Central hosting 3A number 14, Jay County, first quarter. Brianna Dirksen, you're going to see her get a bucket here on the fast break. Jay County takes an early 5-0 lead. Later on in the first, it's the other Dirksen, big sister Madison, She gets the board and the bucket inside. It's 9-0 Patriots, and they weren't done. Later in the first, Dirksen again showing off the range. It's 11-2 Jay County, and they just did not let off the gas from there. Renna Schwederman, the newest Purdue-Fort Wayne women's basketball commit, 3-ball right there. 16-6 Jay takes the lead. Patriots cruising this one, 76-34, your final tonight. All right, we move on up to Brushy Prairie. Prairie Heights hosting Eastside tonight. Both teams game over 500 when we pick this one up. Second half, Panthers with a 7-point lead. Prairie Heights, they'd continue to stretch that. That's Elena Boots to Kennedy Kugler down low. Later on, Kugler dishes to Traven Terry for the bucket. The lead just continues to grow from there, but Eastside, well, hey, they still had plenty of fight in them. Freshman Paige Traxler, the long bomb to Mattia Byerly for 2 points, and then you're going to see a big 3-ball from Grace Kreischer right here. Eastside just rolling late in this one. Blazers outscore the Panthers 20-4 in the fourth quarter as they complete a big comeback. They win 35-29. All right, to the SAC we go. Dwenger back at home tonight hosting the always tough Homestead Spartans and Ayanna Patterson. This one all Homestead early. First possession, Patterson down low, no stopping her. Hoop plus the harm, Sparty up early. Saints come right back the other way though. Good ball movement to Mackenzie Sokol for 3. Couple plays later though, Homestead starts to take control of this thing. Allie Stevens, 3-ball of her own. And Homestead, yeah, they would just continue to pound the Saints all night long, and a lot of it would come courtesy of Patterson, the UConn commit. Doesn't get it there, but gets the board and the stick back. 34 points, 11 rebounds. Spartans win this one running away, 64-28. All right, we head to the south side. Bishop LUERS hosting Northrop tonight. Not a lot of offense to start this thing. First quarter, 2-point Bruin lead until Anna Parent splashes home the triple try. Team high 17 from her. It's a 1-point LUERS lead. Bruins would answer though, other end, Nevaeh Jackson to the cup. Absorbs the contact, give her the bucket, plus the foul. Northrop back on top, next time down. Off the inbounds, Riley Peppel. Ringer up for all 3 of these. Bruins up 5 after a quarter of play. Second quarter, well, they kept on pushing that lead. Sanaya Jackson from the long line. 3 of her game high 20. You can make it an 8-point advantage. LUERS would try to hang around. Reese Rodehamel answers with a triple of her own, but Northrop would just be too much tonight. Here's Nevaeh Jackson once again on the fast break. She had 8 points. Northrop goes on to win this thing tonight, 46-38. All right, out to Charger Fieldhouse we go. Carroll hosting Concordia Lutheran this evening. Pick this one up halfway through the second. Nice touch to Brooke Pocock in the corner for 3. Carroll up big, and they weren't done there. Going the other way, Concordia trying to hang around. That's Kaylin Bollinger, 3-ball from her. But it was all Chargers tonight. Couple plays later, Jasmine Anderson, post up, hoop, harm, and then you're going to see Lexi Castater hesitate at first, but hey, you know what? Sometimes it doesn't hurt to do it. Puts up the 3 from the corner. She finishes with 7. Chargers run away 70-44. Final girls stop comes at Reichert Gymnasium. Rivalry renewed. Southside hosting Northside. Pick it up. Late second quarter, Archers in control. Olivia Smith in transition. Hits the pull-up Jimmy. Southside takes a 14-point lead to half. After the break, Legends trying to keep this one close. Kendall Tyree pulls up just inside the free throw line. Banks open late on the south side. Later on the break, Kalia Williams. You're going to see her finish through contact, give her the bucket, plus another, lead down to 10. But the Archers would never let it get closer than that. Smith, a big reason why. To the cup, float game strong, plus another. Archers pick up win number 1 on the year, 58-42. Staying at Reichert Gymnasium, same matchup on the boys' side, north side, south side. This one was electric, and it started right off the opening tip. You're going to see Derek Rook go baseline, throw it down, young fella. First 2 points of the night, but the Legends, well, they can play above the rim too. Rodney Woods, the steal, takes it back, and don't jump, kids. Don't jump. That's what you call a poster. Woods, yet check it out again. With authority, with one hand, good. Legends take a 3-point lead right there, and they would build on it after that. Breonte Johnson hit his special, folks. Rattles home the short jumper. Northside up 4. They lead after a quarter, but Southside would settle down from there. Archers go on to win this one, 70-53, their final. To Dwenger, back to Dwenger, high school side of the things. Homestead visiting the Saints, and picked this one up after halftime. And ladies and gentlemen, meet my man, Andrew Leeper. Gets the block on one end, and they reward the big man on the other. Oh, another poster. Yeah, watch your head, kids. Watch your head. Saints answer, though. Rocco Sioka finds Preston Ross down low, gets the jumper to go, but hey, just too much from the Spartans. They come right back. Fletcher Lawyer, pump fake, drains the open 3, can't leave him open. Couple plays later, this time it's Grant Leeper. You're going to see him muscle this one through for the and one. Spartans, they go on to take this one tonight, 64-47, the final. Back down to LUERS we go. Same matchup as the girls. Knights hosting Northrop. Tight ball game in the second quarter. Nick Thompson on the drive right here dishes off to Isaac Zay for the bucket. We're all square at 21 apiece. Bruins would make a little bit of a run after that, though. Jaden Smith, corner 3 ball, nothing but bottoms. Later on, different dudes, same spot, same result. Roosevelt Norfleet III doing what his name implies, canning the triple try of his own. It's a 7-point Bruin lead. LUERS would try to hang around from there. Nick Thompson to the cup, give him the hoop and the harm. Knights down just 4 at halftime, but Northrop would pull away after that. Steve Mon give him the bucket plus the foul. Bruins run away with this thing tonight, 85-61, your final. Back out to CARROLL, boys team trying to match the girls, having this man Jackson Pardon. That certainly helps things. Starts the party with a 3-ball. Back the other way, Concordia gonna answer right on back. Ajani Washington, stellar sophomore, 3 of his 18 there. Next possession, back the other way. Pardon answers again. That's another 3. Chargers, yeah, just trying to find him early and often. You're gonna see him miss, but Andrew Sinesh right there for the rebound. Muscles this one back in. Chargers up early, but they fall behind late thanks to Washington and Concordia. Cadets win 50-44, the final. All right, let's make our way down to Bluffton. Final stop of the night, Bluffton hosting Monroe Central. Third quarter, pick it up. Max Stoppenhagen. Yeah, there's no Stoppenhagen that. Bucket +1, 3-point play. It's a 5-point game. Later on in the quarter, Harrison Schreiber. A little bit of a mess for the ball there, but hey, whatever works. Baseline floater, back to a 5-point game, but Monroe Central just hung tough all night long. You're going to see Jackson Ullum get inside. Beautiful head fake for the bucket. Later on, it's going to be Gavin Smithson Bursiaga on the fast break. Golden Bears, they move to 3-0. They take down Bluffton tonight, 45-35 the final. All right, it's that time of the night. Time for our play of the night. And we got a pair for you. Yeah, posters aplenty. The Super says it. There's Andrew Leeper with one for the Homestead Spartans. And then over at REICHERT Gymnasium, Rodney Woods. Just don't jump, folks. Just don't jump. Yeah, you're going to see Woods's again in slow-mo, just absolutely filthy. Love to see it. Hoops officially back here in the Summit City.